Spring has sprung in SimCity BuildIt. Welcome back, mares. Spring is here, and with it the spring update. So let's go ahead and check out some of the new content in this episode today. I'll read out some of the patch notes to you as well. So the four main things we've got: you can delight citizens with the limited time colourful egg park, chicken park and more. So let's head over to the parks menu and show you those straight away. So there we got the basket bunny and the spring chick statue from last year. And this year's four new parks: we have the egg park, 250 sim cash, covers a 10 by 10 area for a 30% boost. We have the chicken park, an 8 golden keys park for a 20% boost, again a 10 by 10 area. And then we've also got these awesome egg slide park and spiral slide park. 12 golden keys for the egg slide park, again a 10 by 10 area, 25% boost this time. And the spiral slide park for 20,000 simoleons and a 15% boost. And I particularly like those two because I think they really fit with the theme of the Contest of Mares theme park build rewards. So if you've got any of those and you can fit in things like the egg slide park or the spiral slide park, I reckon they'll look pretty good next to each other. Let's head a look, Let's head over to where I put them in my city. And we'll take a look at what they look like. So here we have the rather strange looking at night basket bunny from last year, which is back again. It does look a lot more cute during the day, I can assure you. We also have the, oh, there goes the USB doing something. Sorry about that. We've got the spring chick statue as well. Cute at night and during the day. And then over here we have 3 of the 4 new parks. Now unfortunately I can't show you the egg park as well. I don't have access to a demo city anymore. EA Track 20 have got some kind of technical issues with getting those builds to me, so unfortunately I can't show you the other one, but we have got these 3 to show you. So here is the egg slide park, and I love the animations on this. You can see the little Sims running around up into the middle and then down the slides on both sides. Look at that. That's really cool. I like that animation a lot. Nice to see that level of detail. Over here then we have the chicken park. An interesting looking park to say the least. Quite kitsch and perhaps not particularly practical for your Sims, but an interesting looking park nonetheless. And then finally the spiral slide park over here. Nothing to say in terms of animation here, but again a nice park which does have a sort of a practical application. You can imagine Sims visiting this and going down the slide. It's a shame there isn't a slide animation on this similar to something that they've got like on the egg slide park. Of the 3 or 4 new parks, I actually really do like the egg park, which we can't actually see in game. I can't show you that unfortunately, but we can sort of see it here. If I sort of tap on it there, you can see it. I like the way that looks. My favourite of the other 3, I think probably the egg slide park or the spiral slide park, and I think given that there's the animation, I would probably settle on the egg slide park. So pretty cool to see those changes. So there are a couple of other patch notes as well. So build a country escape with the old farm, sheep field and horse ranch. Make your city go wild for the deer meadow, bear cave and rabbit forest, and connect your citizens with the covered and cobblestone bridges. And that hints at content that comes over the next 4 weeks. The patch notes say each of these new items unlocks over 4 weeks, so thanks for playing, mares. So look out for those. And one thing I can tell you today, which I'm sure lots of you are going to be excited about because you've been asking me this for months, sneak peek videos are going to be making a comeback, and I'm really excited to be able to bring you those because I know you've been asking for months now. I can't tell you exactly which of those things I'll be able to show you or when I'll be able to show you them yet, but I can say with confidence, sneak peeks are back, look out for them soon. Okay, back to patch notes and things and stuff that's changed in this spring update. So we've also got new boxes in the trade depot. So they look very different here to how they used to, I think. and they've changed the way the ticks on them work. So these ticks now, which used to be green, are now more consistent with how the ticks look when you purchase an item in the Neo Mall. You can see there the purchased tick, and the one in the trade depot from when another mayor buys something from you is just a slightly smaller version of that tick. I actually preferred it, I think, the way it was. I'd like to see them make the Neo Mall more consistent with the trade depot rather than the other way around, have the green tick, because it's more instantly sort of recognisable for you to kind of pick it out with your eyes and find what you're looking for straight away. I think doing it this way round isn't as intuitive for players. However, let's just go ahead and grab some simoleons while we're here, and we'll move on to the other thing we should look at also. The boxes of trade changed in the trade depots of other mayors as well. So they look like this in your own trade depot then. When you're going to create a new sale, you can see you've got sort of the empty box. And I'm fairly sure, if you look at the conveyor belts that the boxes are actually on, there's ridging now, there's detail on there. I'm fairly sure that wasn't there before. I think it was just a single black strip. And the side of it looks more muted in terms of colour. It's a closer fit to the side of the Neo Mall one now. You see the sort of black and yellow stripe? But you can see that the conveyor belt on the Neo Mall and the trade depot are different still. So that's something to watch out for. Let's head over quickly to a trade depot of another mayor. Okay, so we're going to go head over and meet one of my neighbours' cities now. One of the mayors in my Mayor's Club, which I have set up for showing off different cities during live streams and producing some other videos which I've got coming up soon. And this particular city, I'm actually going to be showcasing this in an episode fairly soon, so look out for that on the channel. It is an amazing looking city, and I think you're going to be really excited to see it when I can show that. My voice is pretty bad at the moment. I've had a bit of a cough and a cold and suffering from hay fever and stuff, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. But yeah, I'll give you a sneak peek of the city now. You can see this area just here, which looks amazing. This awesome entrance and parkway. We've got some Omega stuff over here on the right hand side to show you, but I'll save that for another day. I don't want to spoil that video. We're focusing on the update today. So here in this trade depot, again, you can really see the detail on the conveyor belt there much more easily. It's a softer kind of grey colour, and I'm sure it used to just be flat, so that's a change. I thought we might see some boxes of things in there as well, but they're very, very similar to what you see in your own trade depot. So let's head home to our own city. I'm getting a little bit of lag in the game when I do this. It seems to just sort of pause and hang here for a while whenever I go back to my city. So I'm not sure what that's about. Perhaps it's this old device I'm using, but there we go. Returning home to our own city now. Let's also go and have a look at daily bonus chests. Now these, I think, have been in the game for quite a while, and I think they've been randomly allocated to mayors. And it's the first time I've actually seen them in my own city here. And I think they were allocated in the same way as video ads used to be. In fact, I used to get video ads in this city when it was on my old iPhone 4S, you might remember. But since moving it to the iPad 3, the new old iPad 3 I've got, I don't get them anymore. So I'm not sure what that's about. So it must be, I guess, related to player ID rather than tied to a city. So it must be random in some context still. So I've lost the ability to see video ads, unfortunately. It's a shame. But anyway, daily bonus chests. Here you go. On the left-hand side now you can see daily bonus there. You get a free daily bonus when you log in. Normally the chest will be blue, and if you log in for the first time and you see this, and everybody hopefully is seeing this now, the first time you do it, you get a blue one. And yesterday I opened that and I got a couple of bits of wood, I got a couple of nails, and I got a few simoleons. Not great rewards, but if you log in every day, then every 7th day you get a golden chest. You get the first golden chest 3 hours after you open the first blue chest, and then it's every day after that. So I thought we'd open this live on video today. So let's go ahead and claim it and see what we get. Hopefully we get something cool. I'm looking for these like, oh, we get 30 sim cash, 3 golden keys, 2,500 simoleons. So yeah, not too bad actually. The sim cash is definitely very, very welcome. Really, really useful. And I've actually got access to the daily sim cash for 30 days deal now as well, which is a pretty good deal on the whole, I think. And I can't remember when that arrived in my city. It was fairly recently. So that's something to look out for as well. I'm not sure if it's something that was randomly given to mares as well, because it appeared at sort of different times depending on kind of when it was on when I transferred it from my phone to my iPad and stuff like that. So I'm not sure exactly when that appeared, or whether it also came with this update. And that's one of the things, unfortunately, without having a demo city, I can't confirm or speak with absolute authority about what is in the update and what isn't, because I wasn't sure. For example, one of the other things I spotted yesterday when I was doing the live stream was the way I think roads have changed. So it used to be the case, let me try and show you this in game. When you drew a road, you used to be able to sort of plan your city and do like this, and then it's just consider me continuing this road and dragging it up through this building. Now I can't do that anymore, and when I get to the other edge of the building, it snaps around, right? So I'm just dragging it through that building along the same line, 1 space, 2 space, and when I get to the 3rd space, pop, it snaps around automatically. And it never used to do that. So I'm pretty sure that's a change. Whether it was this update or I've missed it, I'm not too sure. But other people on the live stream when we were checking it out yesterday said it was also this update. So I think it might be a recent change. It's not something I particularly like because it actually makes it more difficult to plan your city in some ways. So yeah, that's another change to look out for. It might be handy if you're a beginner and you're planning things out, but if you're trying to do stuff aesthetically, I don't think it's actually that good a change. It would be nice to maybe have that toggleable or not have it on at all. One other thing to mention I noticed, again, I'm not sure whether this is a definite change that's just happened in my city because of the graphics or where I've transferred the city, or whether it's been in for a while, but the little sort of shining star around each of the produced items here, both in factories and over in commercial buildings, down here, where are they? To find them, oh yes, down here, each item now has a little star around it. Yesterday when I was playing around, or was it the day before now? Where are we? It's like a day and a half ago. It was only the top item of each stack had a little star around. So these are actually a lot more visible now when you're looking for them in your city. It's a lot more graphically intensive as well. I've noticed a little bit more lag around these areas, like the game isn't quite as responsive, so look out for that. Let me know if you're having those kind of problems in your city, and whether you've had these stars around all your items for ages, or whether it is actually something new that just came with the spring update and I just yeah, whether we missed it or whether it was whether it's been around for a while. What else did I want to show you? We've done road changes. Oh yes, in quests. So I noticed this the other day. I was tapping on the Epic City quest, and at the top here you can see 3 new golden ticks. Now they never used to be there before, and I think this might relate to quest lines. So there are a couple of quests during the game when you complete them earlier on. So there are several quests relating to things like Tokyo Town or London Town, and you have to upgrade a certain number of buildings, or you have to upgrade or build a certain number of landmarks and things like that. I think that relates to, this is the first of the Epic City quest line, and there are 3 Epic City quests perhaps. It could also potentially refer to the fact that I've completed the first step of it, will build the Department of Epic Projects, but I think it's a new thing which relates to something else. So look out for that. Let me know if you think that's the same thing or whether you can confirm that in your city as well. Again, it's really difficult to be absolutely certain without the ability to check all this stuff in a demo city anymore, and because the patch notes are so sparse on the game, it does make it really, really tough. So I'm trying to give you complete information where I can and guess as best I can where I'm not sure. Right, let me just have a quick look through. What else have we got? I think that's actually it for this episode, yeah. So there's nothing else in terms of new things that I've spotted. I do want to push on with my Blocks Plays Build It video series, and I'm going to pop this episode into that series because we have done a few things like collect some simoleons today towards one of my, oh, in fact my City League assignment here. So we've actually completed that. We did the 16,000. Oh, we did it by 50 simoleons, 16,050. Perfect. I'm going to start work, I think, on the Earn Golden Keys quest, because I already did a Launch Disaster quest to create all these disaster areas, which I now need to fix. And that one's going to be a golden key straight away. Next episode, I'm going to do a lot more stuff on this area. So we'll be Oh, come on, Omega Zone. There we go. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff on this area, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it. We're also going to be taking a look at the new Route 66 area, which is going to be down here past the lake, which was suggested by somebody on a live stream recently. So I'll show you that and we'll talk about that area. But what I'd really like to hear from you for next episode, the one after that, is which area of the city I should work on next. Should it be the new revitalised casino and gambling strip area over here? Should we work on a government or factories or industrial area down this way? Or should we work on our financial sort of district in and around the lakes over this way? We are obviously going through a lot of redesign right now, and I really need your help thinking about which one we should tackle next. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. I hope you found it useful, and if you can confirm any of the changes that I've spotted in game, or you've spotted something I haven't confirmed or haven't showed in the video or I've not been sure about, please drop a comment down below so other mayors can see that and be sure about changes as well too. It really helps out share stuff around the community. So until next time, take care, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.